Welcome to Stay Home Eat Great. I'm Steve Lopez. Today I'm joined by my oldest son, Caleb Lopez. He's 15 years old, and he's throughout this journey of the last recipes, and even many years before then, he's always been behind the scenes helping me out, getting ingredients, cutting stuff up, and all that. And he has an incredible chicken strip recipe that we like to show you today. I tell you what, it's kind of interesting. We're in summer mode now, but doesn't it feel like it's been summer? Like we've been in summer mode already for 3 months, and we have 3 more months to go. Yeah, I totally understand. So we have our kids at home, and if you have as many kids as I do, I'm feeding them a high quality lunch, a high quality dinner, a high quality breakfast. I know it's on your mind. It may be easy to try to go get in line at a burger joint or something like that, but if you have a great recipe.
Recently I tried to make a blooming onion. I found it somewhere, and I was like, we can make it without deep frying it, and it said egg wash, so I was like, okay, put the onion in the egg wash, whatever, roll it around, and then put the breadcrumbs on. The sauce we made, it was really good, so we decided to use it now.
see, we're like you. We're trying things. We're trying healthy things. Maybe not always so healthy, but we're trying different things because, burger, pizza, I don't know. Is there anything outside of burger, pizza, and maybe nuggets? So today, I'd like to help you, parent, in your quest for bringing a nutritious meal for your kids. So we're going to be doing these tenders. So we'll be oven baking them, flipping them over, and the crust is pretty substantial, right? But it's nice and crunchy, and it's a savory sauce that Caleb also made for the side. It was also for the blooming onion. Blooming onion, yeah. So we're going to use it for this one, and I believe this is something you're going to enjoy. Okay, so why don't we start with our breading here? Here's the ingredients for our breading. We're going to have 2 cups of breadcrumbs, 4 teaspoons of paprika, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, 2 teaspoons of onion powder, and kosher salt to taste. So we're going to go ahead and combine those together and use a whisk. I'm going to whisk it all together. Nice and blended. Alright, so we're starting off with 2 3/4 pounds of chicken breast that I've cut into strips. I don't like using the package that says chicken tenders or chicken tenderloins. There's a connective tissue in there that I don't like that you end up having to cut out. So I just buy the boneless, skinless chicken breast. We're going to take our chicken strips, put them into, using one hand, egg wash, and then into our breading. What we did was we beat 4 eggs. Coat both sides and place it on a parchment paper lined cookie sheet. So line the full pan with your chicken tenders. And as I said earlier, we're going to cook these in our oven at 425 for 20 minutes. You want to flip them 1 time. So after 10, flip. There should be no pink in any of them, and you should have them nice and juicy. Alright, so on to making our savory dipping sauce. We're going to start off with 2/3 cups of mayo. Alright, we're going to go with 1 teaspoon of horseradish, and then 2 tablespoons of ketchup, 1/2 teaspoon of paprika, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of dried oregano, and lastly salt to taste. There you go. Now we're gonna go ahead and mix it all together till it gets blended nice and smooth.
Perfect.
It'll be a light pink color when it's done. You're gonna love this sauce. One of the classic sandwiches of my childhood was the grilled cheese. And of course, I know nothing has changed. It's still a very tasty sandwich. Some people don't know how to make it. Some people burn it all the time. So I'm going to show you today how to make an excellent grilled cheese sandwich for your kids. It goes great with some chips. It goes great with a soup. It goes great anytime. So we're starting off with baby Swiss, a good old soft melty American cheese, and some cheddar cheese. So this is sharp cheddar. So I'm going to start off with some bread, white bread. If you like wheat bread, that's fine. I prefer wheat bread, but my kids prefer white bread. So here we go. The assembly. I'm going to start off with some butter. If it cooperates. There you go. I'll start off with some butter here. And I'm using my comal. I have it on medium. Don't start on a cold one, okay? Don't start on a cold. You can use a frying pan. You can use a griddle. Whatever works for you, okay? I'm already warm here, so I'm going to bring it down to just under medium. Put these both down. And we're going to start with our cheddar. We're going to bring in our American and baby Swiss. It's a little milder than Swiss cheese. If you don't like Swiss cheese, I believe you will like baby Swiss. That was the case for me. So we have these going already. And you want to watch the fire here. Focus here. All right, you don't want it to burn. All right. We're going to wait for a few minutes here. I'll be watching it. Looking for some melting to take place in there. I can also use a spatula to push it down a little bit. That's always fun. So keep it going, keep the heat constant, okay? Watching it close though. If you want it to toast, you don't want it to burn. Alright, so we flipped it a couple of times. Two times each side. My cheese, I can hear it coming out and starting to hit the comal there. So this is what we got when we're done. When I cut it right in half, you can hear the crunch. Can you see that oozing out the sides? That's a grilled cheese sandwich. Alright, so after 20 minutes is up, we're going to go and pull our tenders out of the oven. We gave them a turn 10 minutes in. Alright, this is what you get here. So when you're done with your tenders, they come out, they're supposed to look just like this. I put a little parsley on top, some dried parsley just for looks. But here are your oven-baked breaded chicken tenders along with the dipping sauce. Alright, so if you like this recipe, Caleb, why don't you tell them what they can do?
Y'all can hit that like button, possibly subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell if you do subscribe so you can get notified for each and every one of our videos.
So on behalf of Stay Home Eat Great, once again, I'm Steve Lopez.
I'm Caleb Lopez.
God bless you.
And be safe.